Very interesting table, but before seeing the table, let us see interesting numerology. So what we see is the following. There is a verse in Numbers which says, En am lebadad yeshkonu b'goyim lo yitchashav. This is Numbers 23:9, and this is the English translation, which says, the people that shall dwell alone, and among the nations shall not reckon. Numbers 23:9. Amazingly, this situation today, we see Iran, the state, Obama, Europe, are going to make this agreement without taking consideration what it will affect, what the effect will be on Israel, the danger of it to Israel. Now, interesting that the numerical value of Am Levadad Yishkon, a nation who live alone, is 541, which is like Israel. Also, the same numerical value of Israel is Or Choshech, light and darkness, because unfortunately we see in Israel an interesting situation. From one side light, such as darkness. Also you have Neshama Olam, like soul to the world. Also Israel, the same thing, because Israel, you see clearly that being such a small country, nevertheless, the whole world are looking after them or for them and what is going with them, like the soul. Now, what the table says is interesting. So what we were looking at the table, we looked for really this verse, which is very, as we said, relevant to our time. And this is what Bilam, the prophet, said to Balak about Jewish people, Am lebadad yishkon. This is a nation who dwell alone, u'bagoyim lo yitchashav, will not reckon among the nations. Then we wanted to know how it fits with our year, which is 5,775. So this is what we have here, Be'ei Tavshin Ayin. Hey, amazingly, it comes exactly with a verse which tells us, Ki tavo milchama ba'atzechem al atzarachem, when the time will be, then there will be war in your land, and from the oppressor who oppresses you, then you should blow the trumpets, and should then remember in front of God, you will be saved from your enemies. Now this verse, which speaks about a war which breaks out, or comes out from your land, against the oppressor, against your enemy, and then it's written that you should blow the trumpets, and the Maimonides says it indicates that we have to do repentance, to come back to the ways of the Torah, and only then we'll have our salvation. Now what is interesting is, this is a verse, according to Sifri, refers to the war of Gog and Magog, and also numerical value of the word Tavo Milchama, said Balaturim, is the war of Gog. Now what is, as we say, the greatest danger to Israel today from the Amalekite comes here. This is the best meeting the Torah of Iran and Edom. Iran and Edom, the state, Europe, and this agreement between Iran and Edom endanger Israel. And the Zohar says that when you see the ox and the donkey come together, then it will be the great danger, threat to the world. Exactly which is now, because so ox represent Edom and donkey, the Arabs, Ishmael. Now, what you see here clearly, this indication that the fighting of Gog and Amalek coming here, interesting, they're joining these powers, and Kerry, definitely connected, and all this endanger Israel. But from the other side, we know quite well, this is a famous verse, that Et Sarai Yaakov, time of trouble to Israel, and from it he will be saved. And amazingly, you have here the best meeting of the Torah of Mashiach, twice Mashiach and Mashiach. Now, very likely indicate to Mashiach ben Yosef, who will be coming first to bring the victory of Israel against their enemies, and then Mashiach ben David will come later. Now, as we said, this is connected with Gog and Magog, because some opinion says that Gog and Magog will come out after Mashiach will come, and the whole world, especially those enemies of Israel, will see it and will be jealous, and definitely as a result will come to war. So, looking on this verse, as we said, start with the prophecy of Bilam. You have also Obama here, as we said, definitely behind all this agreement, which, as we said, endanger Israel. Now let us really hope that seeing this coming and everything which the Torah says, especially looking at it and seeing through the codes, Bible code, which is Torah code, which is the blueprint of creation, that should strengthen us, and definitely doing tshuva, repentance, praying to God, and then we'll be saved from all these dangers of the Iran and Edom today, Kerry, Amalekite, and then we'll marry to have Mashiach ben Yosef and Mashiach ben David, and we'll have really full redemption soon in our time.